This video is to show how to calculate the bonus master point awards for a team event. We've seen previously that I have a spreadsheet that allows you to cut and paste the results from a pairs event, and it will generate eventually the XML file that you need to submit. The teams events, the Tom Woodman and the Scott Cup, are more complicated because we have substitutes. So I'm going to go through that fairly quickly. I'm going to be using two spreadsheets. The first one is the Tom Woodman, where we do the calculation of the bonus awards. And then there's my bonus awards spreadsheet, which we'll use to generate the XML file that will be submitted to the SBU for the bonus master points awards. So the Tom Woodman is an event where we play 7 evenings, and the winners are those with the best 4 results. So what we're looking at here is the spreadsheet where we enter the results for each evening. And you'll see that some of these results have got asterisks, which means that it wasn't a counting evening for that team, normally because they've got more than one substitute. And then what we do is take this table, and the spreadsheet automatically generates the final table and highlights the counting results that are used to calculate the final position. And what we need to do is we're going to flip between the final results and the bonus MP results to calculate the rewards. So on the tab Bonus Master Point Awards, we see the event, the date, and TOE is the number of entries, valid entries for this event. So this is the number of teams that played at least 4 times. So we had 14 teams. It's our best attended online event. And with 14 teams means we have 5 teams that will get bonus MP awards. That's a third of the field. And we can see that the rewards start at 150 master points and go down consecutively. Now, on the next sheet, Team Awards, we'll see that we award these 5 teams the amount of bonus points. Second place was actually tied, so those 2 teams share the second and third Master Point Awards. The Master Point Awards are fairly complicated if there are ties, especially in the penultimate position, but the spreadsheet works them all out correctly. So we only need to worry about the first 5 teams because they're the only teams that are going to get some bonus master points. And this is the main sheet. And what it does is it lists all the players for the teams of all the teams. And I have a helper column here that tells me the players that were there and also which evening some of the substitutes were used. So what I'm going to do is highlight everybody in the first 5 teams. I'm going to do Control-C to copy that, and then I'm just going to do a normal paste to put those people there. And immediately you can start things filling out. So if we go back and look at the final table, we'll see that for the winning team, the first 4 evenings were the ones that count. So everybody who played in the first 4 evenings will have a counting game. So David played in all 4. We can see that Alice played in the 4th, so she had 1. She replaced Jack, so he will have 3 counting evenings. Alan was 4. Anne only played in the last one, not a counting evening. Patricia also played in the 4 counting evenings, and Julian did not. So actually we can delete Julian and Anne's entries because they're not getting any master points. And for Alice, we need to just remove this 4 so the spreadsheet goes and finds her number. And you'll see that the 3 players who played all 4 counting evenings get 150 master points. Jack gets 3/4 of that, rounded up, and Alice gets 1/4. Now similarly, for the team who came second, we just need to find out when their So they also, the first 4 evenings. So that's going to be the 4 main players, as Jill only played in the 5th evening, and that was not a counted evening for the team. So I can delete Jill from here, and I can put 4 into all of the others. Now the other team who finished second, equal, Jim, David, James and Guy, they were the 4 who played every week. So no subs for them, so they'll get 4 counting evenings. And now we go to the team that came 4th, Colin, Roz, Stuart and Elaine. They also played all the evenings. And then we come down to my team, so we need to go and look and see which were our counting events, because we did have Alice played for us in 2 events. And we can see that number 2, number 3, number 5 and number 7. So 2, 3, 5 and 7. So Alice played instead of John on one occasion. The other 3 of us played in all 4 events, all 4 counting events. So we'll do 4, 4, 3, 1, 4. And again, we remove the marker there for Alice, so it becomes a valid thing. The 6th time she played wasn't a counting score, so I can delete that. And that's all I need to do. And again, you'll see that the 3 players who played all 4 evenings received 30 master points, the 5th place award. Alice, who played 1, receives a quarter of that, rounded up, so that's 8 master points. And John, who played 3 of the 4 counting evenings, will get 23 master points. And that's all we need to do with the bonus awards spreadsheet. I know Alice is in there twice as a sub, but when we get through to the generation of the XML, her master points will be accumulated. So we'll now go to the master points spreadsheet, and we can see here on the Tom Woodman ranking all the things are there. So we go to MP awards and we choose to do Tom Woodman, and you see that fills that up and sums all of Alice's master points. So she gets 46 in total, and then it orders it by the number of master points awarded, and then gives ranks based on that. This isn't particularly important. Then we go to XML output, and we're going to generate the XML that is needed by the SBU. So we just go to XML tools, save column A, it runs a script, and this is Tom Woodman bonus awards. And now that file has been created and saved to my drive. And that's all there is to it. We need to do the same each season for the Tom Woodman and for the Scott Cup. Scott Cup hasn't finished yet, but that's all there is to it. I hope that's relatively clear. The spreadsheets do a lot of the heavy lifting for you, and it's only this final bit of working out how many counting games everybody needs to run, has played in, to calculate the master points correctly.